Banana. Oh, Pit Lord. Alright. It does... Do I want to trade? Right now he's overloaded for 1, so he can do 4. 4. If I were to face a lightning storm, it would be pretty bad. I have no easy way to trade. But if Unbound Elemental goes to Elven Archer, Pit Lord, going to Unbound Elemental is pretty good. Alright, I'll chance things a little here. I've got a few things which can survive.
You love my new recipe.
Oh my gosh, science. Whoa, lightning.
Put this apple on your head. Into the breach.
The science. What's the science matchup being used for? Kind of handlock. Get their Twilight Drake down to 4.
You shall not pass.
Kind of. Bananas. Ooh. Alright.
The light protects me.
Boy, we are going down to it here.
My shield for Arga.
Do you need a blessing? I fight. I fight.
Very close matchup. Redneck asks, do you find facing against any of the current classes in Hearthstone distasteful? No, not at all. It's lovely how they... Wow, Cold Light Oracle. This guy's got some tech here.
Mind if I roll need?
Tech against handlock? It's interesting. I can say that much.
More training?
Into the breach. Put this apple on your head.
Nice set of draws it gave me. Alright. Extra innings. 3, 5, 8.
We must cleanse the sun well.
Double cold light. Oh, that must be tech against handlock. How exciting.
We hunger for vengeance.
Do you need a blessing?
7, 6. Alright, should be safe. Most likely is safe. Some chance of dying. Meh. I wonder why you would add cold lights into a matchup which was already really good though. I mean, one could also argue that the shaman has very little card draw, so it figures that its card draw will be more valuable, which is an interesting idea.
You love my new recipe.
Wow, 2 of each. This guy's got moves. Alright, if I tap, then I'll be in lethal range. What's left in the deck? Have I played 2 Doom Guards? 3 cards left. So I'm currently, have I played the Abusive Sergeant? Oh man, this is where knowing what's left in your deck would really help. Because, you can make a educated guess on whether or not to Soulfire his face.
I wonder.
This rarely happens. To go through the entire deck as 0. I can't remember. The safe play is just Soulfire the 2/4. Use the Dark Iron Dwarf, kill off the Crazed Alchemist. He only has a 1/1 left. There's no need to do something too fancy. The only downside is having to make this play before seeing what you draw.
My shield for Argus. I'm almost out of cards. It's time for a little blood.
4/4 hits the 1/3, 1/1 hits the 2/1. I hit him for 2, then he's at 8, and this is 8 damage.
Done.
He probably has 3 damage top deckable, which means I'll want to keep my 1/1, which means I won't kill him the next turn. I wonder what the last card in my deck is. Does anyone know what the last card of my deck is? Anyone? I have no idea. If I tap and I miss, then I'll go down to... I should tap anyways. It doesn't matter what the card is. Unless it's Pit Lord. I don't remember if I probably have played Pit Lord this... Yes, I've played it. Alright. Interesting. Okay, so I guess I lose. Oh.
Done. Who you want me?
Stupid wolves.
Sever my wrath. Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Your soul shall suffer.
Some interesting tech in there. It wasn't aimed against you. He just got 2 good lightning storms. And the last card of the Feral Spirit was really good. Although, I'm sure there were, I believe there would have been some top decks which would have ended the game with 3 damage to my face also. Anyways.
Put this apple on your head.
A fun one. Okay. The good news is by playing that Ancient Watcher, he makes Coin Hellfire less good for himself. Probably a Monty Berserker is best.
It's time for a little
It does make, of course, Coin Shadow Flame possible, but in that case, it's using 2.5 for 3. Next turn I might attempt to Soulfire the 4/4. But I really don't want to risk discarding Doomguard. Probably tap Soulfire. And then hopefully get a 2 or 1 and play the remaining card. And then Doomguard. His deck is hand block, which is very strong against me. Kinda strong. Alright. There's no need for me to voluntarily trade. He'll do it. Almost nothing will change that. And he'll trade with something if it doesn't trade with the Voidwalker. Probably. I think I'm gonna switch to Shaman after this. I'm so conflicted. Which is good. There's a lot of options available for decks right now. I get the sense that it's currently mainly Zoo, Handlock, Shaman, Druid, Miracle Rogue. A little bit of everything.
Hey, catch! Who you want me to kill?
I put him at 11. Is that okay? I'll do it. Could be 10. Should have played this first. If I knife him, I probably would have tried to set him at 12 instead. Here's like where sometimes he just throws down the Molten Giant, Defender of Argus, and is like, good game. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, well, that's not nearly as bad as it could have been. But it still showcases why the matchup is quite bad on this side. Alright.
You call that a weapon?
The light protects me. Do you need a blessing?
Hey, catch!
This way, if there's Hellfire, everything dies. That 3-2 would have gotten taken down by the 2-1 anyways. It's done its job. Stanley asks, thoughts on Freeze Giant Mage? Since Hunter got nerfed, why isn't Freeze Mage having a comeback? Huh. Why not? Yeah, I'd say it's viable. One of the worst matchups disappeared. Kind of disappeared.
I wonder. My eyes are open.
2, 3, 8. Alright. Unless he's got Soulfire. Or okay.
Done.
How do they know it's well played? Alright. Harrison Jones. Oh man, you were good for like... You were really good last week, but now you are trash. Okay. This deck is good against the handlock. Given the lack of hunters, 2 Argent Squires is better now. This is pretty classic of a list. Why is there Faceless Manipulator in here? Probably against all the druids I was facing. Two mana Tide Totem might not be out of line, considering all of the slower decks out there. There's some Zoo, but there's some... It's quite a lot of decks where the Mana Tide's good. Ah, the greed. Alright, let me think about this. Druid. I see some of that. Hunter, a tiny bit of that. Mage, some aggro. Paladin, nope. Priest, nope. Rogue. There's the Miracle. Shaman, you got the Traditional, you got the Zoo and the Handlock. Haven't seen any Control Warrior, but bound to be around in tiny amounts. So this is good against the Handlock. Against the Zoolock, it has its chances, and it's slightly disfavored. Against Warrior, I never knew whether or not I was favored or disfavored. Probably disfavored against Miracle Rogue. Against the Mage aggro, probably unfavored. Against Hunter, definitely unfavored. Against Druid, fairly good. All of these unfavoredness, though, it's only slight. Is Argent Commander good against the decks I expect to be facing off against? I can actually run a Doomhammer. No one's running Weapon Hate anymore. The thing ends up getting a lot of value. Against some decks. So many big game hunters. There's no way I would run Earth Elemental. It's so vanilla. But vanilla ice cream can be delicious. Faceless. Is there enough good stuff to grab? Nah, it probably doesn't belong here. You know, it's okay, this deck, but... What about this? Let's see, Cabal Shadow Priest. These days it's hitting Loot Hoarders, Sun Fury Protectors, Keeper of the Groves, the Zoo. It's a good card. I actually briefly humored the idea of Whitewell when Miracle Rogue was the major power. Oh. Have we become slow enough for Shadow Form to work? Probably not. I don't have enough faith in this. I mean, this deck, it's solid. It's good. It's great. The hunters are gone. What else could I ask for? It's vanilla, and vanilla might be good enough. Welcome OG Wilson to Valleytown and M. Kindberg. Got some requests to see how much dust I have? Sure, why not? Slightly over 10k. Pretty sweet. I've always wondered why this never happened. I mean, the Shaman deck's got so many cheap cards. Feels like it should be better in theory. Oh my gosh, it's happening.